Did you know that you can add your branding, such as your colors, your fonts, and your logos, into your Tekmatix account so that when you're creating funnels, websites, web pages, doing email building, you can quickly and easily access your color palette, your logos, and any other branding that you need to keep your brand consistent and professional. So, for example, if you're inside the web page builder, the funnel builder, if I wanted to come and change the colors of this background, when I click on the color area, you will see that your brand colors are actually preset inside the system. So you can quickly go and click on your brand colors without having to go in to custom colors, adding a color, go and find your hex code, place it all in, right? Ain't nobody got time for that. This brand board allows you to make sure that you actually have your colors, your logos, and your other assets, such as your fonts, easily available across all of the building areas of your platform so that that branding is consistent and is easy to do. So how do you do it? I'm glad you asked. You're going to go into your marketing section in your main dashboard, and along the top menu here, you will then find what's called brand boards. Click on your brand boards, and you can see here you actually can add a number of different brand kits. As you guys probably know by now, you can add multiple domains to one account. So many people do have a number of different domains running, and they're using funnels to sell different products under different brands, and so therefore have actually added multiple brand kits to their Tekmatix account. So just FYI, you really can go that far. So inside your design kit here, you can basically press add a new kit, and I can take you into my one here just to show you one that's already been done. Basically in here, you can add your logos, you can add your colors, and you can choose the primary fonts across the board. Now, FYI, coming soon in the future, you will be actually able to upload custom fonts as well. But for the time being, this is just for you to choose the font that you want to be your primary font from the existing fonts that are available inside the system, of which there are very many, but being able to upload will be coming in the future. So uploading your logos, very, very simple. You can just upload your logos here. I'll move my big old head out the way. Let's make that a bit smaller, shall we? Oh, it's already on the smallest. There we go. She hot anyway. Underneath the colors, you can obviously add all of your colors in here. When you go to press add a color, click on the box. It will give you the opportunity to in the exact hex code for that. And then you've got your typography. I'm not going to press save on here because I don't want to mess it all up. But basically then, as you can see, there is the brand kit that will now apply to all of our building areas in all of the different features across the platform, which is very, very cool. The other thing I want you to know about is what's called the brand voice over here. So this brand voice, right? This is someone else. This is actually how the internal AI will determine how you speak, your brand's communication style, your brand's personality, the way that your brand writes, communicates with the public. Now, you may know by now that within Tekmatix, in all of the content creation areas, such as inside the social media planner, your AI assistant inside Tekmatix can actually build, create, write all of your social media content for you. Inside the email builder, it can write your subject lines and content for you. Inside the funnel builder, it can write and create your funnels for you. Basically, if you have added a brand voice to your account, this will allow the AI, whenever it's creating content for you in the system, to write that content in alignment with your brand's actual communication style. How insane is that? So you can manually start from scratch, or it can basically autofill using data that you've already got in the system. So if you've already built funnels, if you've already built web pages, if you've already been publishing blog posts from your account, then I'd recommend you use the autofill one, because it's basically going to pull from all of that content and go, this is what we reckon your brand voice is. However, if you want to take this to another level, then you may actually want to go into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, if you have been using it for a long time, what is my brand voice? Because if you've been using ChatGPT for a while, it is actually going to be able to give you some idea as to what your brand voice is. So I'm just going to take you into mine. Actually, let's go in here, create a new chat. And I'm going to say, taking everything that you know about me and all of the content I've ever created and everything you know about my brand, Sarah Cordner, please determine and create a write-up of exactly what my brand voice is. Let's see what comes up. So this is going to be a good start for you. If you're not sure what it is yet, give it this starting point, go through it, give it a tweak, give it an edit, and then go in and copy and paste this into your back end of your Tekmatix brand board. So I could go into, let's say, start from scratch, press select, and it's going to open up the brand voice identity. Now, always rename this. So I would call this, for instance, the Sarah Cordiner brand voice. All right. And you might need that later because FYI, this also is going to be drawn from when it comes to your voice receptionists, your phone agents that have conversations. This is also how those other AI agents, the conversation bots, the AI bots, are also going to draw from this to learn how to speak like you or how like you've told it to speak. So this just becomes a whole other level in terms of taking your brand to a place that is a replica of who you are and hits the point every single time. So you're going to give this a brand name. Just FYI, glimpsing into the future, as you go into your AI conversation bots, your AI phone and voice agents, you actually can create multiple versions of them. So you might actually have a brand voice that's different for each of those agents. Just to give you some idea, for instance, if I had like, the Sarah Cordner sales bot, she might be a lot more like sassy, a lot more bold, a lot more, fight for the sale. Then I might have Sarah Cordner coach brand voice, which might be a lot more inspirational, a lot more coaching, a lot more caring, a lot more conversational, a lot more inquisitive, right? This is going to help you start creating essentially different employees within your business that speak differently, act differently, think differently based on the role that they're playing within your organization. Now, I know this conversation is going slightly further than just simply a brand voice. I just want you to begin thinking about how this might evolve in your business down the line. For now, however, I want you to just be thinking about the brand voice for your overall business. How does that business speak? Now, if you're not sure of what this is for you, please, I highly recommend that you go and do what's called a brand archetype assessment. I will show you exactly where you can do that. Basically, I have an assessment called What is Your Brand Personality? This is going to tell you what your brand archetype actually is. There is a small fee to this. I think it's about $35 or something around that amount. Basically, it's on my website. If you go to Sarah Cordner and you click on, I believe it might be in free. I don't know. Just type in what's your brand personality, Sarah Cordner. You'll find it. And basically it gives you two different types of assessments that you can take here. If you have a company, a business that is you're not the face of, choose the business brand personality test. If you are the brand, i.e. you are the coach, you are the course creator, you are the consultant, then do the personal brand personality test. And this is actually going to tell you, there it is, it's $39. It's actually going to tell you which of these brand archetypes you actually are. By the way, it is not what you think you are. It is not what you do. Okay. It's actually how you do it. And it is do not try and guess this, whatever you do. I spent years thinking I was sage because I sold knowledge. Couldn't be further from it. I'm actually the entertainer and creator. So this is really important because this tells you what your brand voice is. This is literally how your brand makes people feel, how you speak, how you act, how you behave, the brand voice. So if you haven't done this, I do recommend that you do it because it's going to inform all of this stuff as you go through. Anyway, pick the name, pick the business. What kind of business are you in? You'll cut your website URL in there. By the way, it will actually scan and scrape your website for all of the content and data on it so that it is going to use that to inform and learn itself. You can put all of your business information in here as well so that, again, the system knows who you are. Why is this important? Because when people are having conversations with your AI bots, with your AI voice agents, when it's creating content and wants to tell, maybe how to contact you, how to get in touch with you, what your company name is, what your opening hours are, this is actually helping your whole system, including your AI, answer questions on your behalf. You're essentially training an employee here by putting this information in. You can then choose the tone of your brand voice over here. And by putting in things like, what's my target audience? What are my customer pain points? Guys, you can copy all of this, right? Don't do this the hard way. Copy all of this. If you've been using ChatGPT for more than a couple of months, go in here, copy and paste it and say, please answer these questions for my Tekmatix AI bot to help it speak and act like my brand voice. Okay, let's paste it all in. Boom. Here it is. It's literally going to answer the questions for you based on everything it knows about you. So now all I've got to do, oh, look, there's my target audience. Copy that. Go into our brand voice over here where it says, who are your target audience? Paste, save. And once we've got that, we'll press save on our brand voice, and voila, you now have created a whole entire system that can think like you, write like you, talk like you, voice answer calls like you, answer incoming queries using the AI bots like you, create funnels like you, and so much more. This is next level business. My friends, make sure you go into your marketing and Tekmatix, update your brand kit and your brand voice. This is going to change the game. Don't forget, if you need help, we've got our live chat support down here. Click on the live chat, get help 24 hours a day. Alternatively, if you want to get help from a grown-up, go to tekmatix.com/support. You can hire our tech experts from just $50 to help you go into your account one-on-one and get anything done for you. Happy teching.